Okay, the scenario is you've got a piece of music and it's got the key signature written in it. And we've got one sharp. How do we work out what scale we're playing? Right? Luckily, there's an easy way to do this. So all you have to do is find C on your fretboard, which is the parent scale from the cycle of fifths. You can see it's at the top. And we count round, or we find a fifth from that C, which is a G. And that's one movement round the clockwise direction. So that brings us to G major. And because you've moved round once, you've got one sharp in it. So G major has one sharp, which is an F sharp. Yeah? To find that fifth, if you're struggling, just 5 degrees off the major scale, and that brings you to the fifth. You can also move that fifth from here, from that G from here, down this G here to keep it nice and tidy. Yeah? So what happens if we've got two sharps? Well, all we do, we know that G has got one sharp in it, so to find the next one, all we do is move that up a fifth. So G to D would be the next key signature with two sharps in it. Right? If we want three sharps, do the same thing again. A fifth up from D is A. Play down the octave to keep it nice and tidy. So we have three sharps in A. If we've got a key signature with four sharps, we just count up another fifth from A, and that takes us to E. So E major has got four sharps in it. Right, want to find the next one? Same thing again, move around a fifth. So B has five sharps, then another fifth. F sharp has six sharps, then another fifth round. C sharp has seven sharps. So what you'll notice there is each key signature lands on the fretboard markers. So one sharp, up a fifth, two sharps, up a fifth, three sharps. I'm putting that down the octave just to keep it nice and tidy over these two strings. Up a fifth, four sharps, up another fifth, five sharps, up another fifth, six sharps, up another fifth, seven sharps. So let's look at the method for identifying the sharps within the key signatures. Right, so as outlined in the PDF, we can do it from looking at the second sharp within the scale, but there's an even easier way to do it, and this applies to the bass neck. So we know that G major has one sharp in it, and that sharp is an F sharp. Yeah? If we move around another fifth from G major, we get to a D. Right? Go around the fifth, add a sharp. So we've got an F sharp and a C sharp. So let's look at the relationship between these two sharp notes. So an F sharp and a C sharp. So we've got an F here and a C here. You can see that they are both a perfect fifth apart. Yeah? So we can use the cycle of fifths to work out the sharps within any given key as well on the fretboard. So if we look, we've got an F sharp, and a C sharp, a G sharp, a D sharp, an A sharp, an E sharp, and a B sharp. So I hope that makes sense. So that's the way that I remember it. So there's different ways you can go. Father Charles goes down and ends battle. Yeah, but that's another thing to remember. Right? If you the more you do this, the more you commit it to memory, and the more it becomes second nature. Yeah, so just use your fretboard to guide you. Yep, hope that makes sense.